Have you heard the news? The stone that the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. Today I will rebuild my father's house, no matter the expenditures it takes. By now you have heard the call from on high, the whispers in the wind. May that it be restored to its former glory. I must see to this myself. An unlikely bounty is our end. One may gaze and gaze at the old world at something shattered and in disrepair, or look to the new with fresh young eyes. My soul bounds and leaps for you. May it be that you too live and thrive all the days of your life in my father's house. Make it a citadel of your heart as I once did mine. And so I think it is with you. Your ideas will thrive here. Let them grow and flourish. Here you will weather the winter with strength and robust determination. May my father's house be a treasure hoard for you. In the spring, I saw what there stretched before me lay my potential, and in the summer I would realize these gains. And so I set out to work under the opening eyelids of the morning, and ere the dawn had risen, the way lay within. What at first seemed insurmountable became for me my daily mantra. Who could but gaze and gaze upon the grandiose halls, their splendor and their coming to new life? Now let me tell you about that exultant joy when Gerald Williams, that blessed God-fearing man, the day when he came to realize the full fruit of his father's work. That was one good hall, a splendor at the sight to travelers. Nearing completion, there he lay to rest that modern-day ennui you and I know all so well. Greater than Heorot and more splendid still. What late dreams have I? How rich are my memories of Gerald working, driven to the bone in that hall. How he would work. How long up until that day lay the world in fear and error. Make me the keeper of your mind, the holder of your heart's lock, and guide me in the soul of your embrace. Would that I spent more years rejoicing in you. I would have been better for my course in years. Hello. Today is the day. After so many years at war with myself, so many hours questioning, the litanies led to this triumphant epiphany. Go down, Gerald. I will rebuild my father's house, one board at a time. Now let me tell you, Theophilus, what I have learned about the foundations of a good heart. My master taught that vigilance is the greatest teacher. Be consistent and you will grow, you will heal. The soul's thought is one that clings to a good will and sprightly determination. Let life guide you and nature will be your teacher. I entreat you to live as life's witness. May youth give you foundation. In middle age, may your faith be as walls. Let them surround and protect you. I have known you longer than you have known me, and with a firm foundation you can stand secure. Now every valley will be exalted, and every mountain and hill made low. Rain falls upon the new home, a baptism of a building, and steadily we work on despite these circumstances. My inner life is rich and my cup is full. Are you ready for another magic trick? I used to be privy to a technique that's somewhat overpowered, and today I share it with you. It's a technique found in nature, though some of you might call its use is unnatural, and we reach a cessation of mind fluctuations through its use. Utilize it sparingly, and I'm certain you'll thrive. The solution to our dilemma lay upstairs. Much as we ever have, we shut ourselves off from downstairs disturbances. We can visit whenever we need, sure. A chance today to be humble, a chance to reach out our arms farther than we did yesterday. And so I'm setting the stage anew. I take to the heights. Act swiftly, be decisive, and move as quickly as you can. I can still come in from above and subvert the natural order. ᛤthe. Behold, I have created a door, or the lack of a door. Truly I tell you that when you open your mind, entirely new strategies become evident. It may not be very realistic, but it's extremely effective. If I can build just a little bit further, I'll be able to build down into things I would have got. You know what I'm about to. And if I can build just a little bit further, I could make my way onto the rooftops. And then who's stopping me? The funny thing is that they definitely follow me on the ground underneath. But we could use that to our advantage because we can always outrun them. I never really thought I'd end up using this strategy, but the world is just too bad. Let's keep building overhangs so that we make it safe to walk. I really think we've got more than enough wood here too. Well, now they're all clawing underneath me and I'm safe to go into some of these buildings. And off to one more roof. Before you know it, we've got a network of 3 roofs. Progress. And it seems like they've actually calmed down in this area too, so I might be safe to go down. Don't forget, in Project Zomboid, like in real life, yelling at people just works. It just works. Backing up. Backing up. Who says cars don't make good weapons? As long as you have a good pair of tires and you keep very far away. That is what I wanted. Good. Good. hear all that squishing. Probably this is one of the more satisfying aspects of the zombie game. There. It's hard to believe I haven't done this at all yet. There we go. Just enough horsepower. Perfection. Perfection. And one more time. There. Good, wholesome elimination. And right on cue, our front tire is gone. We can still do a good amount, though. This car has served me well in its time. I think that was another tire. Not quite sure which. Okay, we are now missing both of the front tires. I can't really explain how we're turning still, but it's time to get out, I'm pretty sure. Right on time. Perfection. Great. We did good today. There still remains one last aspect of our work. I'll somehow drive this car to block one of the entrances again. Still can't really explain this. It's just one of those mysteries of nature. There we go. Very effective. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. Right now that my car is in park, I could just drink out of the toilet. I'll now take the liberty of stacking up all of the furniture against the doors. It might take a while, but it should take them very long to get in past these crates if I position them correctly. May these 3 crates be as a bastion of solitude for me. It behooves us thus to protect ourselves from a wilderness of badness. No badness will come in. An antique oven, I forgot about this. Some solace in our home. I've effectively tucked myself in now. Where are they going, though? They may be after me via the door? I will continue. Whoa! No! Back up we go. Okay. That wasn't what I had planned. Obviously we'll need cars for all of this shit, but hey, we did something, didn't we? What's important is that we had fun. And if I may be so cavalier as to climb back down, I'm pretty sure we could clear this out without oh shit. This won't be too bad. We've already cleared it once or twice, 3 or 4 times. We'll need to use science. I'll need this, and I'll need this, and I'll need this too. The science has begun. Now we just fix everything up. Easy as 1. A splendid parallel park. And back out we go. Into the door. 2, 3, and 4. And wowzers, look what I can do now. I am the king of the world. I can legitimately do anything I want, and they can't get me because I'm safe completely. Isn't that special? Now, here I am, creepy in this tower, but let's go have a look downstairs, testing out our defenses. Be cavalier and climb down. And look, folks, there's nothing they can do. I am Link from The Legend of Zelda also. With 4 cars parked on all of the possible entrances, I am completely safe. I found a duffel bag here I wanted to. At long last, I won't have a child's backpack anymore. Now I can begin my true work, which will just be going from house to house on the 2nd floor and generally avoiding the 1st floor everywhere. Look at all of the wonderful things we can do when we set our mind to it. This is still not safe at all. We need to do stuff like this. Much better. This is safe. You know, let's add one here too. Now we've just got tons of escape routes. And this gives us a completely safe area separated off from the town. You know, we can run them off from one side to the other. There's so many options. Now, what really makes this strategy great is that it's free loot. Observe what I'm going to do. If I just take my sledgehammer and destroy the ground right about here, this should be right. Now, are they gonna bang on the we gotta hold off for a second so that they don't come over there. Hey! Hey! Over here, lady. Yelling, that's weird. Yelling usually works. Well, I have another idea. Anyway, here's what I was going to do. We'll see if this works, actually. I am now completely safe. I retire inside. It seems that they broke in over there, and they tore down my sheet rope. Here's a fine example. This house is boarded up. This will make a great way in. We'll walk back, walk over again, and slowly draw their attention to the other side of town by just building bridges in midair. We're careful to make no turns in our bridges, otherwise we will fall off. The pathfinding gets kind of strange here. This is how we do it. And on to the next one. Now they're breaking. It's worthless again. Well, the point is this. If we keep doing this from house to house, eventually we'll reach a point at which the neighborhood is practically covered in bridges. And then we'll be able to loot somewhere, actually. Because right now, going for a walk through the neighborhood, it doesn't look too particularly friendly. But at least our base is safe. I've got to say, if you haven't used this strategy yet in Project Zomboid, you're really missing out. It's one of my favorites. I mean, look, I'm totally invulnerable. Here we go, just building on through the neighborhood until eventually they lose track of where I am. and they just destroyed another door. Eventually, I'll make my way somewhere safe. Look, isn't it wonderful how they swarm around me? And it just works. It just works. Here I am, up above, totally safe, and I can run them off, and it messes with their pathfinding. So good. I'm like the lily of the valley. Untouchable and tranquil. You do have to be careful. And I am getting kind of hungry up here. Eventually I'll need to go down. But there's still something else I haven't told you about the way the Project Zomboid works. You see, it's an amazing game. Amazing, absolutely amazing. But there are a few things that are kind of odd. And good odd, but it's taken me years to discover them. It's actually very easy to create a rooftop garden, and I'll show you next time. I can also plumb a sink from up here and get clean water. I'm gonna invite you kindly to make an observation here with me. Let's take some dirt. There we go. Hello, square. And then we just run away from all of this. And we just take the dirt bag and then we just pour out the dirt onto the floor. But here's what's amazing is that we can just take out some more dirt from the dirt we just took. It seems that the infinite dirt exploit has been patched out. Well, nonetheless, we can still create an indoor farm up here. I mean, an outdoor rooftop farm, you know what I mean? I mean, we have infinite dirt on the ground, too, so it's fine, it's fine. It'll be our special way of farming while we're living on a roof. What about water? All life needs water, too, no? This is why God created planks. Good for obtaining pure, clean water. The liquid of life. The liquid of life. Now, I invite you to make another observation. In the words of Dr. Strangelove, if we wish to preserve our bodily fluids, we'll need water. Pick this up. Hope it doesn't break. It broke. Alright, we'll need another one. Can we use this? Yes, we got it. Right, well, we'll have a water fountain as the fountain of life. And just place that there. Good, I think. Great, okay, we can plumb that, and now we just put some water in from upstairs, and then suddenly we have drinking water. Obviously we'll need rain, but I mean, rain will happen. Let's just add water from our drinking water bottle, and let's test out our new sink. We'll add the water back in, and shit. I think we need to wait for it to be full or something. Might take me a minute. Been a while since I last did this. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It works somehow. But either way, great stuff, great stuff. Love this animation. You know, this was around, this was the first animation, you know, as it turns out. This stayed the same. Really glad about that. Got a lot of friends underneath, but we're completely protected for now. So we just have to not fall off of this anymore. And now we can get from place to place without alarming everyone. Shit, look at all of that. We'll have to figure out how to do this somehow. There's got to be an answer. Maybe we'll build walls all over the ground or something. I've never tried that before. I'm sure new wonderful ideas will come to me. Or you'll feed them to me like you sometimes do. Please, I'm running out of them. I need help. But until then, I'm just content to sit in the sky like Luke Skywalker. Let's get somewhere quieter, shall we? As we strive for higher levels of carpentry skill. Obviously, more good stuff to come. We're gonna live on a roof. You'll love it. Maybe you'll live on a roof when you see how great it is, and I have more confessions to make to you next time. Will you be ready to hear my confessions? We've done a fabulous job with all of this. Maybe it's made you a better player at the game. I don't know, I'm over 500 hours in now. It's gotta be for something, right? Right. Well, as always, God bless the AA support group. You help me every day in every way. More good stuff to come. I'm gonna keep plugging away at the Twitch channel because we've been streaming more. And also the VODs channel. If you miss a stream, I'm posting up VODs of the streams here to YouTube. Some folks have been asking for more unedited content. You know, I used to do stuff like that. I don't want to make that into the main videos. But I do have a second channel. I'm gonna put it here in the end screen and I'll link it all over the place down below. Go check it out. There'll be more PZ, maybe 7 Days to Die. Doing a lot of fun stuff with friends now. But it's mostly over there. So, side project time. Everybody loves a good side project. I think we're gonna leave it there for today. God bless. And as always, my name's Ambiguous Amphibian, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.